let's get going and see if we're able to catch a couple of trades. We will have a look at how I have been performing since the stream I did last week, and we'll have a look at the trades that I have on so far today. Let's just see if we're able to find this baseball game here. So our overall community stats on baseball were looking pretty good. We'll have a look at those when we do the big data stream on Monday. So I'm trying to pick up my my baseball trading a bit, but in this case, okay, yeah, now I'll need to look for the alternatives here. Alright, it's 5 hours out. Alright, I'll put down 40 on that. Reduce the amount just slightly since it's like 5 hours away, and it was only like a 3% edge. I'm just gonna bring up another Trademate page. We can keep a lookout to see whether or not we get in some edges. And when I think about it, there are a couple of early edges here on baseball, so we will have a look at those as well. Colorado Rockies here. This site can be a bit confusing because in American sports they typically list the away team first. So that's why it would appear different inside Trademate versus what you see here in terms of the team order. So Rockies, right? It's also just good to make sure that it's the right game. -1.5. 3.25. So this is 10 hours out. So therefore I'm just gonna reduce my my stake size a little bit, and we'll see if we can find the Giants game as well. San Francisco Giants starts in 5 hours. There it is. Okay. -1.5, 3.25. Alright, so that's only like 5 hours. So that's how we do it. Oh, that was annoying. Okay, let's see if we can find this White Sox game as well. And if once we're done with that, I think we'll have a look for I'll have a look at my stats. So -1.5, 3.75. Now we're starting to get into sort of higher odds ranges when we go above 3. So still want to have some money on the game, but don't want to have too much risk there. So I'll just go ahead and place it a bit lower. So I don't know, I just try to use my judgment there really, and in terms of determining the stake size, and really that has a bit more to do with like the risk tolerance levels. If you want to follow the 30% Kelly, then I'd say that's probably fine as well. but it is important to note if you go very early, long time before the games, then the odds will be more volatile. So the probability of ending up with a negative closing is higher. At the same time, it could swing even more in your favor, as was the case in that Firenze game that I had on the last stream that just ended up with a crazy edge. Okay, so looks like the streaming software. We'll see if we can use the tab I already have up. Just to have a look. So currently today I have 45 open trades. I got about $2,000 in play. So that should bring me above 1,700 trades in total. My current total profit is at 5,300. It's been a bit more steady over the last, is it 100? Yeah, over the last 100 trades or so. Seeing what is we're seeing here now. So let's just have a look. First at the overall stats, and then just have a look at how I've been doing for the last week. So my average ROI is at 1.8%. My flat ROI is at 4.7%. So really, my stake sizing has been quite important in giving me that additional ROI per trade. So pretty satisfied with that overall. As you can see, I don't go super close to kickoff, as in when I'm trading on the soft books only. As long as one is beating the closing line, then everything's good really. And if you limit yourself on the soft books to only going like super close to kickoff, you'll miss out on some good value opportunities further out. Because as the closer to kickoff you get, the more stable the markets are, so the probability of like things swinging and ending up with a negative closing is lower. But since the market is more efficient, like the edges are a bit more rare. So yeah, let's have a look at the stats for the past week. So today's the 13th. Let's just do from last Saturday when I did the last stream. I'm not sure if that includes the, I think that includes the trades I did on that Saturday. So in the past week, I find myself down $270. So swings happen to every one of us. It's why it's important to keep a long-term view on this whole endeavor, really. And running really badly on a couple of the trades I had here on all the really low odds ranges. Been running pretty badly around 225, then been running really good above at 2. So small sample sizes, that's just gonna bring a lot of variance really. Yeah, much more to look at here. I had a couple of Norwegian games such as Lillestrøm. I didn't watch that game, but from what I heard, Lillestrøm deserved to win as well, and it was a great edge over at MT. And so lost some more money on Strømsgodset. I don't know if it's just me, but Norwegian football feels very unpredictable at times. Favorites delivering. So yeah, let's have a look at. I have one trade settled so far today, which was the Rangers trade, which lost. During the midweek, I only had like three or four trades in total. I got some money on the UV game. I'm pretty happy with the final score in that one. Also picking up a baseball game. So what I want to do is I'll just have a really quick look in that trade feed to see if there's any interesting things. I'm not too eager to go into these really high odds ranges, and also the Argentinian league. So you know, I'll maybe look at it a bit when it's even closer to kickoff, but we'll see. But what I want to do is really to just bring up flash score and have a look at how my current trades are performing. There were a really large amount of trades in the Bundesliga today. From the brief glimpse I've had so far, it did not look like all of those were going very well. But hopefully there's been some goals in the meantime, so we'll have a look at that. I got some good money on Bayern Munich. That 3-1 down to Leipzig, who've done really well this year. Still, if there's an edge on Bayern Munich, I'm definitely going in for it. Just double checking. So let's see. Let's just do all the German games in one scoop, since that's what we're looking at here. So we have Hertha Berlin, only $10 on that, and they're 2 goals up. We have Gjelstad, that's a 1-1 so far. Werder Bremen is 4 goals down, so that looks pretty unlikely. Might just just almost close that one out immediately. Slight edge on Gladbach. Bayern scores. Well, at least are over 3.5. That is a lock. So that's good to see. And Bayern Leverkusen Köln. Great closing edge, 13.6%. Didn't help too much in this case though, so that's a loss. We have Mainz. Is that not the Bundesliga? Oh yeah, they're down as well. So overall, trades so far in the Bundesliga are not looking amazing. But we'll see. You know, it's still half an hour to go. Things can change there. I think we've had a look at the majority of them, and yeah, it's always fun to pay a bit of attention to how the games are doing. Let's have a look at Istanbul. And I didn't find Istanbul. Alright, they probably have some weird way of spelling that team name. Alright, so they are in the lead at least. 10 minutes to go there. That's good. We got a bunch of games in the Italian Serie B, so we'll have a look at those. And so on this game here between Benevento and Frosinone, there was an edge on both. Benevento to win, that's around 3 odds, and also an edge on the European handicap. Which of those trades I take? Usually I take the one with the highest stake size, because that takes both the odds and edge into consideration. I can't remember what was the case here, but I sort of looked at, I don't really want to have a 3 in odds. If it was, for instance, a 1.4 versus a 2 in odds, I'll probably take the 2 in odds, given that the edge is roughly similar. Just because I'm happy to have my money on 2 in odds. That's like a 50% probability of the team winning, so happy to play with that. While if it's too low in odds, I don't feel that it's worth the risk that I'm taking. Verona Carpi, we currently have an Asian handicap +1, so it's looking like we're at least gonna get our money back there. Salernitana, that's 1-0 so far, so it's not looking super promising. Virtus Entella, that one is currently losing, and we have $50 on that, so maybe those two will end up canceling each other out. We'll see. And I'll just scroll through here. Let's see if we can, if there are like any more Italian games. And if not, we will move on and have a look at some of our trades in the Russian Premier League today. I don't remember what scores in Schalke. I just want to check that. Okay, so they're 1-0 up. That's one of the largest trades we have in the Bundesliga. And Mainz have come back from a 2-0 down. So there's still hope. That's nice to see. Okay, so Russia is next. Alright, so we got Cena, and they are crushing it, and that's pretty much a lock. Did we have Spartak Moscow as well? Sure, I had a trade there, but maybe not. I know that there was an edge, but maybe that was one of those that expired. Well, anyway, we'll see. These were all the German games. Yeah, not too much here. We got some money on Sunderland, and I think I might have combined that with Bayern on Norsk tipping, which isn't looking very good for either of those games. So let's just have a look. All right, we got a couple of games in Scotland. So we'll take a look at those as well. Dundee, currently Ross County is in the lead. That's good. And I think we have Patrick Thistle, so they're down. And then in Spain, under 2.5, nil at halftime. That's what we'd like to see. And I know we have Burnley, and we also have Southampton, I think. So that's interesting. Just a bit curious to see who scored for Southampton. Been having a pretty important role in like the Champions League qualifying run-in, playing both Liverpool and Arsenal, and I think they might have Man United as well. Oh, Jay Rodriguez. So cool to see that he's injury free. And there Leipzig scored again. So that's not looking too good for us. But yeah, it is what it is. You know, just gotta get the trades in and keep building that turnover and that sample size of trades. I think we've covered everything really. That's on here. We can have a look. Yes, we have Patrick Thistle. Quite a high odds, but I think it was really fairly high edge, but totally moved against us there. Got some money on Burnley finally winning an away game this season. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. And bit more money on Sunderland. This was a great edge on MT when I placed it. Interesting to see what it closed at. Only closed at 2.3. And it looks like that game is starting now. We got a couple more games that haven't started yet. And I got some money on Osana, which is the local team and the area I grew up in Bergen. So it's cool that they managed to get up and stabilize themselves a bit in the first division in Norway. See how they do today. Was an edge, so happy to get some money in on that. Let's look here. Fiorentina, that was a great edge when I placed it. It hasn't started yet, so it will be, I mean, it was only a 2.1% edge, but it's a big league, it's low odds, it's a home team, so a lot of things that I like. Also, this was another very, very, very large edge in the Norwegian First Division on Ranheim. So we got some money on different games in Norway today. Yeah, that was the other Russian game I had, but that hasn't started yet. We got some, is it Swiss League? I think that's Austria, and that's Austria as well. Been a lot of edges on Wolfsburger over the last couple of weeks. Some more Serie A. That was also a great edge at the time I placed it. Rather high odds for over under, but you know, some games end with boring 0-0 draws, and this one does. Will be well compensated for it. And then we have like the line of baseball games playing later. Yeah, it's been not all the results are looking super promising so far, but overall we got in I think 45, 46 trades today, 2K in turnovers, so it's alright. It's a good Saturday for me, and it will be interesting to see how it all plays out in the end. And as always, thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions when you watch the video, you can make a comment in the comments on the YouTube section. We answer all of those.